Let's see certain commands related to the tables. Once our table is filled with the data, we can give these select commands to see the values from the table. So the first command is the select command, which is showing the general format. Select what we have to take out from the table. From the table name. Select what from the table. And the where tells the condition. Depending upon certain condition, we want to take out the values. We can give the where clause there. Where clause with the above set relational operators also can be applied. That's why I gave the relational operators right now. Now, our first command is select command with a star from EMBL. Select star from EMBL. What is a star? You have studied in the junior classes. The star is a wildcard symbol. Wildcard symbol means this star can replace any number of characters or any characters. So this star is given there to show all the fields. In the present EMBL table, we had 8 columns. So all those columns will be listed when we are giving the select command. Okay, so let us try. Copy it, Control C, go to that screen, give it Control V, semicolon. Full list of records are listed there, giving the first column employee number, which is the primary key there. There is no duplicate. Employee name, then job, manager, hire date, date of joining, salary, commission, and the department number. You can see in the first column all the values are of same data type. Second one, all the values are of the same data type. Means everything is the employee name. Okay, now we have one more command there. Select star from EMBL where salary is greater than 1000. So I make a change here and giving it as salary is greater than 1100. We want to select only those records which are having salary more than 1000. Star shows all the fields, but there is a constraint. I gave a condition there. What is that condition? Salary should be greater than 1100 and only those records are to be listed out. Let's see whether it is working or not. Give it, you saw the entire list. Salary 800 is there, 1200 is there, 1100 is there, 950 is there, 3000 is there, and we gave greater than 1100. Yeah. Only those records which are having a salary greater than 1100 are listed out. What was the command? We are giving the command select star from. Star stands for all the fields from the table EMPL where is specifying the condition. What is our condition? Salary should be greater than 1100. So copy this command, Control C, go to the screen, Control V, and see the list. It is showing only the records which are having a salary greater than 1100. That means from the total table what we saw earlier, we had a filter. the where condition is given as a filter there to remove something. Okay. Now, select star. Star stands again for all the fields from the EMBL where hire date is greater than so and so. The date of joining is given as 1991 February 2nd. So only those records which are having the joining date greater than this particular date. See, comparison can be done with the dates also. That's why I gave this command. See, you are copying it. Go to the screen. Give it Control V. See, the records are selected. When you go to this column, you can see the list of the records are displayed. Those who are having the hire date above 1991 February 2nd. Okay. Next command is select star from EMBL where salary is greater than 1400 and hire date is greater than so and so. Understood? You can again give more and department number DEPTNO. DEPTNO department is equal to 20. Copy it. Go to the screen. See, we have only one record which is satisfying all the conditions. I gave 3 conditions there. What are they? Salary should be greater than 1400. Hire date should be greater than so and so. And the department number should be equal to 20. What was the record? Salary is greater than 1400, of course. Hire date is greater than the specified one. And department number is 20. Multiple conditions also can be given in our query. Okay. Next, selecting only particular columns. In these all we were giving star. Star was given for the entire list of columns. But now we don't want the entire list. We want only few list. So we can give the command like this. Select, give the list of the field which we have. We'll give the list of fields which we want to see. Employee number, MGR, salary from EMBL. So what will be listed out? Only these 3 columns will be listed out from the entire table. But all the records will be given because I did not give any filter. I did not give any where clause. So entire list of records are listed. Okay. Now select employee number, hire date, salary from the employee where salary is greater than 1200. Yes, we are giving a where clause here. So the records which are satisfying this condition will be displayed only with the employee number, hire date and the salary. I think it is clear. Next, select employee number, employee name, department number from the EMBL. List of the fields from which table where department number is not equal to 30. If the department is not 30, that means 10 or 20 or the null, those records will be listed out. Let's see. Control C. Go to the screen. Give Control V and see. Here none of the tuples are listed here with a department number as 30 because we gave a department number not equal to 30. Okay, so they are listed. Next command is to remove redundant data, duplicate data. In a table, we will have certain columns with duplicate values. I will list the table and show you. Select star from EMBL. See the job column, you can see clerk, salesman, manager, salesman. Few values are repeated. Department number also few values are repeated. So those duplicate ones are to be avoided. So we are having a certain keyword for that. The keyword to avoid the duplicate is distinct. Okay, so we are giving select distinct DEPTNO from EMBL. Okay, so department number should be separate, or otherwise you can give select distinct job, select distinct DEPTNO department number from the employee. We can give it, copy, go to the screen, Control V, see 20, 30, 10, none. Nothing is repeated. No duplicate values are given. But in the previous table we had 20, how many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so many times. Okay, 30 also many times. But after giving the distinct key, what happened? Only those who are different ones displayed without going for a duplicate. So the distinct command can be used to select the records which are having no duplicate values. See here, job also had a manager, salesman, clerk, many times, multiple times. We have to avoid the duplicate. Give command Control C and go to the screen, give Control V. See, they are listed only one time. Clerk, salesman, manager, president, analyst. Nothing is repeated. So the distinct command is used for selecting the records without any duplicates. Okay. Now we have another command, all. The all is doing the just opposite action of the distinct. Means distinct is for excluding the duplicate and all is for including the duplicate also. Okay, we are giving select all DEPTNO from the EMBL. So even those duplicate ones will come. And what we had in the distinct, we had only non-duplicating ones. Why? By removing those duplicates, we got a result. That is the difference between distinct and all. Distinct removes the duplicate, all includes the duplicate. We can have certain calculation by using the select command. It is not to be given only always with the tables. We can use them individually. Select 6 plus 1. This will calculate. Control C. Go to the table and give Control V. 6 plus 1, 7. Calculated and made a new column. Then 6 into 6. The value select 6 into 6. Then it can be given here. Control V. Give 36 calculated and printed. So simple calculations also can be done by using the select command. Now to display the current system date, system's current date has to be displayed from the server. So select current date function. If you give this one, from the system, it will take out the date of that particular day in YYY format, that is century format. Then for the month, then the date. Century format, year, then the month in 2 digits as well as the date in 2 digits. Let's see. Control C, copy it, go to the screen, Control V, give it, it is displaying 2020, that is our present year, June 18. So this is the way of giving the system date. Next, so far we were listing the database like this: select star from EMBL. All the records are listed there. Their title, column heading is EMBNO, e-name, job, MGR, whatever column heading we gave, hire date, at the time of creation, they are all listed out here. Now, can we give a different name other than the field heading? Yes, definitely. We can change the column heading by giving as like this. Select employee number, employee name, hire date. I want to display this hire date as date of joining. So I gave select employee number, E number, hire date as date of joining. That means the hire date column will be displayed as date of joining. Hereafter hire date will not be there in the, hereafter we cannot say. In the execution of this query, see, we want to change the column heading of that particular one. When we give select employee number, employee name, hire date as date of joining, this hire date will not be displayed there, but what will be displayed? Date of joining. And from which database it is? From which table it is to be taken? From the EMBL. Let's see. Copy this command. Instead of the hire date, what will be displayed? Previously it was displaying the hire date. Now what is going to be displayed? It is showing hire date as date of joining, as we mentioned in the command. Okay, employee number as it is, the same column heading, employee name as it is, but for the hire date I gave a new name. So the column headings can be changed by giving a new name along with the keyword as. Okay, next. Suppose you want to have a range of values, then we can give the between clause along with the where. Suppose we want to select those records which are having salary between 1100 and 1300. So we are giving select employee number, employee name, salary from the table employee, where salary is between 1100 and 1300. Let us see. It will show only those records which are having the salary within the given range. 1250, then 1250, 1100. Since it is between will include that particular one also. 1100, we gave between 1100 and 1300, so it is including 1100. Okay, next, you saw in our table we had the job with clerk, salesman, manager, president, analyst, but we want only few selected records, and those records will be having or should be having the job within the given list. Job should be either a clerk, job should be either a manager, or should be a salesman. So for that purpose you may give select employee number, employee name, salary, job from the table EMPL, where job in is given with the list. The in is the keyword to specify the list, and the list is given within the bracket. Okay, so you can see only those records which are having a job from the given list will be displayed. Job clerk, salesman, manager. We gave clerk, manager and the salesman. Okay. Now, as we selected from a list, now we want to have those records which are out of the list, out of the specified list. So we are giving not in. That means those records which are not including the clerk there in the job, manager in the job, or the salesman. We had analyst there, president there. Only those things have to be selected. The ones which are there in the list are not to be selected. So what we will give? We will give it as not in. Job records are president, analyst and analyst. We did not get what? The clerk, manager and the salesman. Alright. Now, next is patterns with the name. See, we want to select few records which are having the names starting with S, and rest of the characters can be anything. For example, Saju starting with S, rest of the characters are AJU. Then Smith starting with S, MITH, rest of the characters. Then Sachin starting with S, the rest of the characters anything. So we want to select only those records which are having the name, e name starting with S, having any number of characters. This percentage symbol says any number of characters and any characters. So what will happen? From the table, the employee names which are starting with S with any number of characters and any characters will be listed out. Let us see. Copy it. Go to the screen. Control V. Give Smith, Seth, Shivansh, Scott. And what all fields were to be displayed? Employee number, employee name and the job. By fulfilling what condition? E name like. The like with the percentage symbol is given. This is for the pattern. The like is given for the pattern. What pattern was there? Any number of characters and any characters. Okay, now next command is given percentage P, like percentage P. What is happening now? It will search for any name ending with P. The last letter should be P, and the previous letters before this P we can have any number of characters and any characters. For example, Kashyap Anup, Dilip, Pratap, ending with P. Okay, so we are going to see the database. When we had this database, was there any name ending with the P? Yes, Kuldeep. Kuldeep is ending with the P. Anup is ending with the P. We wanted to list those records which are having the last letter in the e name. In the e name with a P. Give the command. So it is showing Kuldeep and Anu because their first letters or the beginning letters are not considered. Only the last letter is considered. Now, one change is given in the command. Select employee number, e-name, job from the employee EMBL where e-name like underscore this space should not be given underscore n. Yeah, that means we have to have those records which are having first two letters. One underscore replaces one character. So second underscore replaces second character. First and second character can be any character. But the third character is n. The third character should be n. First character and second character can be anything because it is underscore. Underscore will be replacing one character. That character can be anything in between capital A to capital Z, small a to small z. That means any alphabet. But the third one, why I said the third one, because this line which is shown here as one was two underscore symbols. When I put it, it is looking as one only. Anyway, but it is standing for two. Then the third one is n. What is this n? N stands for the third letter. Third letter should be n and rest of the character can be anything. Okay. Let's see whether we have any name in this database which is having such kind of, satisfying such kind of a condition. Select employee number, employee name, job from EMPL where e name like first underscore, second underscore, third letter should be n, fourth and the rest of the letter can be anything, semicolon, enter key. Yeah, employee number, employee name and job. There is one employee, her name is Anne Mary. The first letter is any letter, second letter any letter, third letter we put a condition there. It should be an n and rest of the letters can be anything. So we gave percentage symbol. I think the like command used for a pattern is very clear. Okay. Now select employee number, employee name. See, I listed few columns here. You have a choice. You can select the fields according to your choice. Since these commands were the copy of the previous ones, just I wrote there. Otherwise, you can have the fields according to your own choice. So we are giving select EMBN now, e-name and the job. According to the question you may list. Okay. You will be given with the, a question for making a query. So give the query according to that particular question by selecting the fields. Okay. Select employee number, employee name, job from EMPL, that is our table, where commission is null. We saw the table. In previous one, certain records are there where commission is null. We want to select those records where the commission is null. So we are giving the command is is, so that it is given with the is null option. Okay, is null, that is the main thing. Okay, select employee number, so answer those records which are having the commission null are. In this particular one, that commission was not listed. Anyway, in the command we will add that commission field also, COMM, and then commission where it is null are listed out, where it had a value. In the previous table you saw certain records had value, see 500, 300, they are not listed. Only those records which are having the commission as null are listed. Okay, now select EMBNO ename job from where EMBL where commission is not null. Yeah, next one, commission should not be a null. The null ones are selected by giving is null, and now we don't want to have those fields which are having the null. To avoid them, we are giving it as not null. Select it, copy it, Control C, go to this, Control V. We can select, we can add that particular column also along with our command. What is that? Commission. The commission field where the values are there, they are added there. So we studied two more commands with the select, is null and is not null. So we studied few select commands. We have more commands, more variety of commands. I will give you one table for the practice. Anyway, try all these commands and read the textbook. Okay.